Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back. So let us see, as part of the today's session, let us see a brief overview on a class. So how exactly we can create a class and what is the significance of this particular class. Okay, so I just created a simple script here. Class. The significance of this particular class here is it provides a way to create a blueprint for the objects basically. It's similar to that of traditional object-oriented programming languages like a Java basically. Okay, just like a Java. So the class significance is one and the same basically to create a blueprint for the objects. So let me give you a small example for this particular concept. See here, your requirement is to construct a house. To construct a house. In order to construct a house, a plan is needed, which is a blueprint. So if we have a plan, using that particular plan, we can construct a house. So house is a real world entity which we can treat it as an object, and this class is a blueprint from where the individual objects got created. Okay, perfect. Let me create another small example. Let me give you a small example. So consider that we are studying in a college. Maybe I can consider that a ABC Engineering College. We all are studying in an ABC Engineering College, and in which we have Ramesh, Mahesh, and Suresh. These three people are studying in this college, and this guy is studying in a triple E branch, and this guy is studying in an IT branch, and this guy is studying in an ECE branch. Okay, perfect. If you consider the exam application form here, the exam application form is common for the people who are studying in the college, right? Irrespective of your branch, the application form is common. Ideally, there is a checkbox next to all the branches, right? Whichever the branch you are studying, you just need to tick that particular checkbox. The common exam application form, which we can call it as a blueprint. From this blueprint, Ramesh will be filling the form, which is an individual object, which has a complete information about a Ramesh. Mahesh will be filling that, which has a complete information about a Mahesh, which is an object. So a blueprint should be there, and from that particular blueprint itself, the object would be created. Okay, from that blueprint itself, the objects is gonna be created. Perfect. So how exactly the class looks like? So what exactly the syntax for this particular class is? So ideally, the class is having a keyword followed by a class name, and it does has an open bracket and it does has a closed bracket, and the body of the class would be defined here. Whatever the body you want to define, you will be defining that within that particular class itself. Perfect. And for the class, maybe within the class, we will write down a function. Okay. So the reusable logics, we will be writing down a particular function. So that the function, whatever we are writing inside a particular class, we treat it as a method. So what is a method here? A class method is a function inside a class. Okay, a method itself is a function that it is defined within a particular class. Okay, within a particular class. Okay, perfectly all right. So consider that you have created a class and it does has a method. So how exactly you will be accessing that particular information? The simple thing is by creating an object, you will be accessing that particular information. Okay, that's fine. So after class and the methods got created, we will create an object and we will access the information present in the class. Okay, present in the class. That's it. We will access the information present in the class. Okay, fine. So here I'm defining a class and I'm naming it as a student details. So student details is the class that I am creating right now. Okay, ideally, if you look at the syntax, right, we don't need to define any braces. So I just removed that class student details. So in which I'm defining a function which we are treating it as a method. So here greeting message. Okay, greeting message. For this particular message, we will be giving a name. Okay, for this particular greeting message, we will be defining a name. And here I'm using a console.log. And I'm using a console.log. And here the message that we are giving right now here is hello name, welcome to the class. That's it. This is the method that I have created. So my class is a student details which has a greeting message method inside that. So here line number 31 is out of that particular class. So we need to create an object to that class. Okay, so here var and I'm naming it as a student1 is equal to object will be created using the new keyword followed by that particular class name. Okay, new class name. And the same way, if we have created an object, the complete instance of this particular class is there in an stu1. So using stu1 dot whatever the methods that you have, whatever the variables that you have inside the class, you can access it. So here student greeting message of Ramesh. So this is the simple chunk. So here what we have done right now, we created a simple class, and using that simple class, okay, we created an object, and using that object we called the method present within that particular class itself. Perfectly all right. Let me try to run this program and check it out. So save it, save it. Let me try to run this particular program and check it out of whether the message is being printed or not. See, hello Ramesh, you got a printed down. Perfectly all right. So this is a simple example on a class which has a method. In the next session, we will be looking at the further details on this particular class. What are all the other methods that we can create? How exactly we can create, within a class, how exactly we can create a constructor? All those details we will study in the next session. Okay. Thank you.